Good morning, LTSM community. Today is Thursday, May 20th, 2021. It's 6:45 a.m. And as always, we're here this morning for our morning meditation session. Um, on this channel, we practice Vipassana meditation that is centered or focused in the act of breathing and placing our attention on the breathing in a way, forming it like an anchor or a foundation that we can rest upon, that we can use to revisit during the day when our daily lives become overwhelming. Um, and each day, I usually like to focus on a different topic. On Monday, we talked about the technique of deep breathing. Yesterday, we talked a little bit about the ideas of binaries or binary opposites and how a meditation can be used as a way to make our thinking more flexible and allow ourselves to be more adaptable to situations that we face. And this morning, I'd like to talk a little bit about the mind during meditation, because I think many of us often we get ideas about meditation through popular culture, um, and often we think of it as thinking about nothing or trying to have our mind completely blank. And that's actually the opposite of what we're trying to do. Uh, there are some meditation practices that look to clear the mind, uh, to literally be thinking about nothing or not thinking about anything, which are two different things. But in this case, we have a very clear focus when we are uh, practicing this meditation. As I say every day, we are focusing our minds, we are focusing our mental energy, we are focusing our thoughts, our feelings, and our perceptions on our breathing. In other words, we are trying to be aware of ourselves breathing for a few different reasons. Number one, as I said before, when we focus our attention on breathing, we can recognize it as a fundamental experience. What I mean by fundamental is very literal. Um, we can go only a few minutes in this world without breathing, and after that we leave this world. And so breathing is one of the most fundamental things that we do as a human being. And all other things, all other thoughts, all other actions, all other activities that we do are dependent first on us as breathing animals. And so if we do not breathe, we do not live. And in that way, breathing is one of the most fundamental things that we do in this world. The second thing, um, the second reason why we focus our attention on the breath is to have a place to focus our mind. If you spend some time sitting and breathing or trying to meditate in any fashion, then you probably know that it is not easy to keep your mind focused on one thing. Our minds are constantly bringing ideas to our attention, reminding us of things that are happening in our worlds, and and this can see, I was just distracted there. And this can distract our attention and cause us to lose our focus on things that might be very important or very immediate. And so, through the act of practicing our attention, and we use it almost like a muscle. We are training ourselves to be more complete thinkers and help ourselves in our existence in this world. So the idea is that as we are sitting, of course, during our meditation, we are sitting in a comfortable seated position. Of course, you can be laying down or even standing up practicing meditation. The important thing is that your body does not become an obstacle for the practice. We're going to close our eyes, but we're going to focus our vision or focus our eyes on the center of our own forehead. So inside of our head, we should be looking at the center, or where the third eye, the eye of introspection, might live. We're looking and focusing on that. And finally, as we begin to breathe deeply, inhaling through the nose, expanding the stomach and abdomen, experiencing our lungs and our bodies filled with air, and then exhaling through the mouth, slowly, completely, our stomach, our abdomen contracting. And as we do this, we will shift our attention, our focus, onto our breathing. Now, of course, other thoughts, other ideas will start to come into your mind. I'm thinking of the presentation that I have to do later. I'm thinking about all of the work that I have in front of me. I'm thinking about something that happened yesterday that may have hurt me, that may have offended me. When we have these other ideas, these other thoughts in our head, the idea is not to erase them or remove them. The idea is not to be angry with ourselves for letting ourselves think of these things. The idea in this meditation is to recognize that we are leaving ourselves, that we are going outside of the present moment, that we are not focusing on what is here and now. And right now, the only thing that is here and now is your breath, entering and leaving your body. And so we'll gently remind ourselves to bring our focus back to our breathing. And let those other things walk away without rejecting them, just remembering and reminding ourselves what is essential, which is our breathing. We breathe in, and we breathe out. And then we do that again. And again. Thank you very much for your presence, for your accompaniment. I have I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.